So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round...
And the shot! Oh, it's gone in! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 17.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Maldini. Iniesta. Forlan. And this is Batistuta. That's a nicely weighted pass. Brilliantly cut out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tchouaméni is fouled. Mbappe. Iniesta has it in a wide position. Raul is onto this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vitinha gets into some space. That's a throw. Cross from Maldini. And it's Tchouaméni. He's in a great position here. He's got... Oh, crossbar! Nicely aimed pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's been cut out, well played. Tchouaméni, that's a shade optimistic. Great ball, and he's in here! And the shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust. Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So what can they conjure from this one? And he's lifted it over. Distributed tidily. Roll in acres of space out wide. Great chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And it's hit the woodwork and out! And now they can spring out of defence. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's there to get it away. Iniesta. Plenty to aim at here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Forbidden. Please use
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And this is Raul. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are cruising away! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Costa Curta. That's an imaginative pass. Batistuta looking to get on the end of this. Maldini can get it clear. That is a brilliant interception. Roll!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a dangerous ball. Just about up to the hour now. Van Dijk. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Raul. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's
Chance! Raul. It's Raul! And it's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
He's having a shot! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the...
He certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Milan are down to 10 men. And it's Iniesta. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Keeper always had the measure of that. No, again there's no way through. So it looks now very much a done deal, just waiting to seal it.
Well, it's pretty clear which team is on the way up. What a performance when we've seen so many teams just crumble in similar situations.
Vitinha is the team's great visionary. Picked out brilliantly. He's being urged to shoot. Shot a goal! It's loose. Has another go! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
6 added minutes has been
Good
indicated.
ball, good take. David Villa! Goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Added time is up,
Please turn your
and there
attention to
goes the
screen
whistle.
for information provided
A
by the
statement
referee.
win. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Cruyff. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Neymar. Xavi Alonso. To Hazard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bayer punts it upfield. Neither side yet able to find the net. And he's on his way! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! There it is! First blood drawn. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Hazard tries a measured ball. Van Dijk tries to clear. And we have our very first corner. Maldini. There will be a throw-in. And he's forced to go back. It looks... Oh, terrible pass. Tries to play it through. Back into the middle. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Chance in football. Substitution on the field. Number 10, Owen. Coming on to replace him is...
And so we're off again.
Number 7, David Villa.
Yamagata are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's cut it out.
Yamagata are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Hazard. Hazard! No mistake! And they've got their lead back.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. The most accurate pass. That pass isn't the best. Costa Corta. Baresi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Azar. Oh, that is asking for... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Park Ji-sung. Irwin. Now it's Park Ji-sung. No, it's come to nothing. Looking for the run. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
That has been cut short. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now there's a fine ball. Roll! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Now it's Villa. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
There will be 3
Added
minutes
time going
added
up
time.
here, it's 3 minutes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played out towards the right wing. Not too much more here than seeing out time and time in. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Hello everybody,
Cristiano
and
Ronaldo
please
picking
join
up
me
the
in
Man of the
wishing a
Match
happy
award.
wedding
And
anniversary.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, Thomas Rosicky will have a busy game, I think, certainly on the creative front.
Just looking back over his career, Jim, I sometimes wonder whether he's been a bit underrated.
Well, I suppose there is an element of what might have been with him. You don't expect him to give you more than 25 games in a season, but he's never...
Great chance! He's scored! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Palmeiras finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's Mbappe!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. And that has been clubbed away. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And here's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
And it's Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Xavi Alonso proves just a little bit too strong. Chance here to counter.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Xavi Alonso, well timed, excellent interception. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alonso, no, he wasn't going to let him past. He's going to be disappointed with that.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Xavi Alonso. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Xavi Alonso. Raul. It's Raul!
There will be one.
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Raul actually didn't do an awful...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Cleared without complication. Oh, super ball! Oh, that's a fine interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Rosicki! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He can get that clear. Musiala. And he was quick to react. Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Kokchu going full steam ahead down the left flank. And this is Rosicki. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than...
Mbappe! They've done it! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's in a great position here. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until...
Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Now it's Villa. He is through here.
Yamagata clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mbappe. Conte.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Adams gets over and intercepts. Rosicki. I think we're just about done here. Kokchu. Batistuta.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nicely shaped ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title, they finally managed it. And it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. OK, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. Knocks it into space. Ribéry. And this is Owen. Turns and goes back. Now it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, super ball! That's a sharp pass.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Haaland. No way through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Adams gets it clear. Ball's gone out of play. Maldini. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for the run. It's been slipped through. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Raul. Oh, well played. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Van Bouten. And he's forced to go back. And it's Van Bouten. Well timed, excellent interception. Raul tries to play it through. Kimmich. Griezmann. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Batistuta. Oh, this is a great position. He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Searching pass he's played there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Played out wide. Raul gets across to intercept that. This is Owen. Offside again. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in them.
Shot, surely! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Germany have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very difficult...
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Bouten. Xavi Alonso. Here's Vitinha. Looking to play him in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Haaland. And here's Batistuta. Pass is just off target. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vitinha powering forward here. David Villa. It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, a decent chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Oh, what a climb!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Germany have the chance to go the other way. Messi goes steaming forward.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, shooting
There will be
chance!
3 minutes added time.
Haaland. Xavi Alonso spots it and intercepts. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for one. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño. It's... Oh, it's come off the upright. Raúl. Yamal. And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he get it through? That's an excellent interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Clipped into space. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
So we're still where we started right now. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yamagata really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Now it's Raúl. Raúl plays it in. Yamal. Now it's Torres. And he's straight offside. And it's Rijkaard. Raúl. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Vitinha! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Costa Curta. Half an hour played now. Looking to play him in, and he was alert to it. Raúl. The most accurate pass. Costa Curta. Rijkaard. And here's Musiala. That is ended up in no man's land. Vitinha. Rijkaard. A player so deserving. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's played in here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. And he's had a hit! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Yamagata really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. Now that looks a decent ball. Hangs one in. Oh, what a climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely shaped ball. Can he get onto this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gakpo, he's found a way through. Gakpo! Well, now it's a race, and it's come back out to him. Goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's hit the uprights. Raul gets rid without sophistication. And here's Owen. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! Kante gets it clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking...
Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Yamal. Raul. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, a delicate chip through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And it's Rijkaard. Musiala. Musiala plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Raul. Rijkaard. Nice interception, well timed. Danger averted for now. Rijkaard. Some really good ball movement.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he was quick to react. Raul. He's got away. Raul looking to penetrate opposition lines. Shot a goal! Oh, it's gone in!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Cristiano
Both sides
Ronaldo.
then taking this chance to turn to their
21,
benches.
Vitinha.
Well, who saw that
Number
coming?
24,
It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often
Number
chances are hard to
42,
come by in these games, so just
Cristiano.
one mistake
Number
could be all it
10,
takes to make the difference.
He has found the way through.
Number 7, David Villa. Number
Takes a
22,
shot! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it.